Why'd you stop it?
Because.
No, that was supposed to be the intro.
Oh.
Catch us talking when we're talking. No, you stop it.
Yeah, sorry.
So much for self-promotion. I see how it is.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Focused job. Hey.
Job. You're not at your job.
No.
This is not your job.
No.
No. This is what you get to do.
Mm-hmm.
A very wise man told me that once. This is what you get to do.
Yep, this is what I get to do.
Yeah.
Instead of doing home projects.
Oh, so you're saying you don't want to do this? I see how it is.
I could be sleeping.
Could be. This is your vacation time.
This is vacation time.
Uh-huh.
But I'm spending it here.
Yeah.
Because I get to.
And I'm torturing you. Torture, I tell you. Hi, and welcome to Tangents on Everything and Nothing. I'm John Simon. This is Jeremiah Freeman, who is just, so thrilled to be here. Ruined the opening that I was going to try to do so we could talk about the podcast, Necromantic Empire.
Necromantic Empire.
Necromantic Empire. What is that? That's the D&D podcast where we get to watch the NPCs react to what the adventurers do and work for the evil Nigel Gambitar.
Nigel Gambitar.
Yep, Nigel Gambitar. And you happen to be one of those NPCs.
I am. Wolf.
Yes. Yeah. Great. For those of you who don't know, and if you don't, then, well, you're new to the channel. Mm-hmm. That premiered on June 1st, which is Wednesday, and on June 15th, part 2 will be coming out. I've listened to quite a bit of it. I haven't added all the little extra stuff to it yet. It sounds a lot better than the first one, even though they were recorded on the same day. I don't know why, but I think I got rid of a lot of the ums and ahs purposely, because, man, not the ooh-ah, the I'm gonna, yeah, I got rid of those.
Okay.
You know what ums and ahs are? Basically those filled pauses. That's
ooh,
No.
Okay, sorry. We won't get copy struck for that.
I doubt it. You weren't even close to the rhythm, and you're the guy who knows music.
That is the rhythm.
I'm not a music.
Ooh, come on.
Still off.
Get up.
Holy crap, you're off. You weren't even doing it right. If I could go back and show you what's recorded and you do it, you put them side by side, they wouldn't even match beats. And I'm not even talk timing is okay, but you like, yeah. And don't play it because now we really get screwed. You should play my stuff, not their stuff. Yes. Oh, hey, I got a notification. Yeah, I told you not to play that. Don't play it. Don't play it. See. The funny thing is he's going to find out it's what's in his head is what he thinks is right, and he's still going to hear it here. He's going to be off. And then what we'll do later is we'll go back and play this episode so he can hear it and see how off he is. They can hear you, man. They can hear you. Cut it. That is completely different than what you did. Completely different.
No.
Yeah?
No. Ooh, That's what I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
And even that one was off.
Off in pitch, not in rhythm, like you said.
No, off on your beat.
I might be off on tempo by a beat or like BPM 1 or 2, but
no, you're not even hitting it in the right order.
Ooh, mm-hmm.
Still too much of a pause. All right, moving on. Yeah.
Whatever. We'll line it up. We have the technology.
We do. We will rebuild it. We will prove him wrong. Yes. So, for those of who can possibly hear it in the background, there's 3D printers going on, or a 3D printer.
Singular.
So it kind of gives me this, Muppet Laboratory sort of vibe. Mm-hmm. And today, Professor Honeydew is going to make sure that Beaker, learns how to get the rhythm right. Trying to get me copyright struck and all that other stuff. I see how it is. Last time they did that was my fault. And I don't even think it was correct because everything was done as it was supposed to be, and it was a review, and no, YouTube decided, which makes me wonder. I've thrown some extra I changed the hashtags up. I'm wondering if we're on a shadow ban from on YouTube, because if they don't like your hashtags, several social media places will shadow ban you, basically just block you.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if we're one of them.
I don't think so. I think we're able to search for it and see it. It pops up on my notifications. Admittedly, I am subscribed, so that would play a difference.
That's the problem. You're subscribed and looking for it. If for people like who are just would have it would normally pop up as a random, they'll keep that from happening, so you have less exposure. Damn you, algorithms, and your rules and
like on other popular social media sites, shadow banning is. You put stuff there, but no one can see it ever. Like, even if they search for it, it just doesn't. look like you ever.
That's the level of shadow banning. I mean, the shadow banning is so you don't know about it. You can still find it. You can look for it. But if you do it won't show up randomly and stuff.
So maybe you're just not popular enough in the algorithm.
Oh, it's not that. I know I've got some unique hashtags that should work. But it comes down to the I don't get enough likes or comments or things like that on YouTube. As far as Instagram goes, if you use the same hashtag too often, they'll shadow ban you. Like, but that's my hashtag. Why are you going to ban me from using my key to have my followers find?
Yeah, tangents or whatever.
It's not even just tangents or tangents on everything and nothing. Necromantic Empire, all those. It's just like, or if you find one that's popular that fits your description, they'll still say no. They got some that are like hashtag books is banned because it's too vague. Hashtag the, because people are trying to beat the system. So those are obviously banned. And of course, all your hashtag beep and stuff like that are hashtag are banned. But
complicated,
right? All I want to do is catch my audience. Where are you, Ford? Log on. Pay attention.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
You've already got them. You want somebody else's front teeth.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. But they're not yours at
Please send us your 2 front teeth. No, don't.
Why not? I should add that. Hashtag 2 front teeth. Send them now. Yeah.
We do stuff out of them, but please don't send them. Or do. I guess I really don't care. It'd be fun. We can make things.
Absolutely. We could. Yep.
More dice for the dice goblins.
Oh, if anybody out there actually makes dice out of teeth, I'm interested. Let me know.
Well, there's that place that made the dice I bought at Pride last year with strawberry blossoms in them. Substitute that with human teeth.
Okay, well, if somebody does that, contact us. We want to know. Scry TM. So, yeah. So the Scry is out. If anybody wants to know, you can find out what the Scry is. If you want more information about the Scry, check out the podcast. We're going to keep talking about that today because I want to talk about it.
Yeah. Because it's good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Is that something you get to do, or is it something you do?
That's D&D. That's something I get to do.
Oh, that's the other one. D&D. D and D. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. You put the and in, hashtags drop that symbol, and it just stops at D. It's like...
Yeah. Yep.
Can't even get that to work. It's a common symbol. So, of course, it becomes D, the lower N, and then D. But that's weird. Hashtag.
Do not disturb.
Yeah, do not disturb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do not duplicate.
Do not duplicate.
For all the locksmiths out there, D&D keys.
Yeah. I watched a locksmithing lawyer one the other day, and I can't remember what it is, but it made me think of you instantly.
The Rubik's Cube?
The Rubik's Cube, yes. That one was awesome. I love the Rubik's Cube. They did really good with that one. And his son coming in is like, yeah, I'm just watching him flip, 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 flip. I mean, he's turning it 2 or 3 times in one movement.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's practice.
Yeah.
That's.
So then he takes the lock, and he complains, well, I won't be able to do it as fast because it catches, and it does. It's not as friendly, but yeah.
It's not a speed cube. It's one of the traditional that you buy at Walmart or your LG.
Oh, it's not even that. It's just a modified safe because it actually holds stuff on the inside. So they had to find a way to engineer their own, which, of course, at that point, since it's a big clunky thing, creates more...
Well, if you go down to your friendly local game store, you'll find Rubik's Cubes of all shapes and sizes. But they're not the speed cubes. The speed cubes are designed to be able to flip them fast. I've got 2 Rubik's Cubes at home that are the old style that... They're not safe
I've watched
in the
some
middle.
of those speed people do it with those, and they still sit there and juggle.
Even those have been taken apart and lubricated, things shaved down so that
I've taken a few
fit better.
those apart, that's for sure.
On purpose.
Hey, live now on YouTube.
Hey, yeah, we are.
Right there, live now on YouTube. So, subscribe to him.
And on Twitch, which is probably where you're watching us. Or if you're watching us on Twitch, then, hey, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you wait a couple days, hey, we're recorded on Anchor.
Might be on Anchor. Might. I need to catch up on that.
Okay.
I've only been putting up the ones that I find real interesting, which means I'm behind on getting not last week, but 2 weeks ago because High Street Jack needs to go up on that one.
Okay.
But I've also been kind of focusing on getting a podcast together.
What podcast?
The Necromantic Empire. No, Necromantic Empire. You got to say it with that. See, oh man, I peeked on that one.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Yeah. No, it's not you. It's the microphone.
I know, but
I don't care about your ears.
Telling people at home cover their ears.
It's a little late. You got to do that beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Beforehand.
No, this is afterhand. Beforehand was then. Now is afterhand. That's posthand. Prehand. Exhand. Ampersand. Exactly. Nobody will forget that one. Not even him. But
I didn't hear it.
Ampersand. Never mind. I'll just hold up it somewhere else. So, tell us about your little world, your vacation. Yeah.
So, I drive an electric vehicle. I'm really proud of it because so far in the gas prices, I have had to fill up one time. It cost me $28.
Hybrid!
Back in April, it was awful. I put $28 of gas in my car and have driven another 400 miles since then. I've still got 3/4 of a tank of gas. Although, I'm trying to put a level 2 charging port in my garage at my house. So running new 220 wire out to my garage has been a pain in the butt today.
So what would you say your average commute is?
To work or
work?
Like a mile and a half.
Mile and a half. Yeah.
Yep. But I make
That's
it
to and from.
That's there and back.
Again.
But I do make a
Another reference you're not going to get. Go ahead.
30-mile trip to Bloomington once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Mhm. Yep. And any locksmithing I do
And
along
it's not
the way.
30 miles, it's 3 miles one way.
It's 30 miles.
To Bloomington. It's 26 and then back.
I only go 22. So it's 44 miles, but it still only takes 30 miles of battery.
Only 30 miles of battery. And then he has to get his motor to turn on.
Yeah.
Which probably needs an oil change because he's ignored that because it's all electric.
I did an oil change in October.
So you're behind.
Synthetic oil can go for a full year.
It's supposed to be 3 months. Well,
Synthetic.
no, actually, even regular, even though synthetic is mostly regular oil, it's that 3 month, 3,000 miles is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't see that. Shit, there you go. Do it small.
Yeah. Can't do a rabbit.
I can do a rabbit. I just don't like it. See, ugly rabbit. Deformed rabbit. Idle rabbit.
So got new 220 wire, 10-3 wire ran from my house to my garage. Made 4 trips to the hardware store because I forgot this part, forgot that part. The hardware store doesn't carry this one. So trip to Bloomington later, and I can't.
Oh my God! He used actual gas.
I did because I can't charge my car because there's no electricity in my garage.
Not my fault.
I know it's not your fault. I feel like a heathen, one of those like mouth breathers, but for gasoline cars. So.
See, there he is, mouth breather.
I'm polluting.
Oh my gosh, you're polluting. Yeah.
I feel dirty.
You are dirty.
Exhaust. What's that?
No, I'm just thinking about all the stuff because you've been pulling wire, taking things apart, tearing up your garage just so you can get a bigger thing for your
So I
charge
can
faster and
charge
fuller.
in 4 hours instead of 14.
Yeah, should be a hell of a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why. I can make
Slow
2
reason.
trips to Bloomington in a day. And no
Just,
gas.
just so many
no
hours
gas.
between, though, really.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, all right, we can't go back to Bloomington yet. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
They'll make that better eventually. They will. Yeah.
Well, my car is one of the older cars, as far as EVs go.
Yeah.
So they do have cars that will charge like 30 miles you can get in an hour.
Yeah.
With a new, if you get a Tesla, they charge 30 miles worth of charge in an hour or faster.
Yeah. But I don't want a Tesla.
I don't want a Tesla either. But the new Nissan Leafs, the new Chevy Bolts.
You know, you can get you get the Ford e-motors now. I want to put one of those in my van.
Yes.
That'd be awesome because they basically offer one that's supposed to be for their truck, and it's a pretty big one. But I just want to know how easy. And from what I've read and what I've heard, it's not easy. But they're selling them so that people can do it aftermarket, and they just haven't figured out all the other things you need to do to get it to function in anything.
Right.
But it wouldn't be as powerful as the engine I have in my van now.
No.
But that would be awesome. I'd be pulling up on people in that van going, "Wah!" because you don't hear it.
No, they're silent.
That would be awesome.
I snuck up on somebody today. I had a locksmith call at McCormick's Creek State Park early this morning, and I pulled up and left the car running for a minute, and on. Sorry.
You left it on. Oh, idling.
And when I was pulling away, I mentioned that it was an electric car, and I could hear them out the window. You can't even hear it. Like the 8, 10, 12-year-old kids. You can't even hear it. It's not making a sound.
That's because he's not pushing the gas pedal down.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Just looking at notifications because it's still that same YouTube. You're online. Thanks phone for telling me over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mine's only lit up once.
But the other problem with EV like that is the battery. I've got to definitely have a place to put the battery.
Yeah.
It's just buying the battery on top of that motor.
Yeah, and batteries are the most expensive part of the vehicle. Legitimately, my battery replacement's going to be $3,000 plus, and it's a small one. A normal EV battery like a Nissan Leaf or a Toyota Prius electric, $10,000 for the battery?
No, because Ian had one replaced before the wreck.
Was the hybrid?
I don't know. I didn't think it was his the hybrid. I don't remember. I just know his battery was 2,000.
That was the hybrid. Mine's 3,000.
Yeah.
But the newer batteries are about 10,000 each.
I think they're charging way too much because that's too much.
Mm-hmm.
But the tech's coming around. Hopefully they'll actually release some good ones. Get one of those diamond batteries that run for like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I want one of those.
Yeah.
That's one way to get rid of all that
We were
waste.
talking about nuclear reactors earlier. I was talking to Gavin about it, and one of my coworkers said that I was telling him that Purdue's opening up a nuclear reactor. They're planning on putting a nuclear reactor in northern Indiana sometime in the future, like 2032 or something, I think. But one of my coworkers said, why? Nuclear reactors, nuclear power is non-renewable too. And technically correct, because we only have a certain amount of uranium, plutonium, but the half-life is...
thorium. You want to use thorium. You don't use uranium and plutonium.
But the half-life is like 10,000 years?
Yeah, but look at how much they're still having to throw away because it's depleted or something's going on or it's not getting hot enough. Or if they went to the thorium, there would be so much less waste because it would last so much longer than the uranium. No, it wouldn't produce enough fizzle to create a bomb like the uranium ones do. So it'd be better. But why didn't we use thorium instead of uranium?
It was what we had first.
No, it was around. Both of them, they had both of them. It wasn't around. It was, at the time, you could get better results, and they weren't thinking about the waste.
Okay.
So, hey, we can get this real high-powered thing going on with uranium and make the fizzle we need for our fuel and our bombs, where the thorium was one, all that would do is create a 10% of the waste or some weird number like that. And then here we are. Now people are going, maybe we should do it in thorium because it'll last longer. Still create waste, but...
Yeah. There's no getting around the waste.
You use a belt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about paracord?
It could work too.
Okay.
You can weave a really nice belt. I've seen people weave belts out of those. Those are nice. Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely hold my fat ass pants up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to say anything about the Necromantic Empire?
It's actually pretty awesome. I don't have doubts going in.
He was a doubter.
Because I really didn't. It's a really good idea, but I'm still shocked at how well it's going. Like I look forward to it more than I look forward to some of my other games I play.
Except for one on Friday, but that's a different one.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it your
the one I run?
Yes.
That's
not the other one. The one you run.
There's 2 others. I'm in 4. I run one of them. I'm in yours.
And mine's only second place.
Yours is in second place. Yep. Because sorry, I take the spotlight in mine. The one I run.
Isn't that what DMs do? They take the spotlight?
Well, yeah.
Right?
That's what it's for, yeah.
So, as far as episode 2, anything interesting there happened that you... No, not necessarily give spoilers about, but anything you want to say about episode 2 coming up in
Check it out.
3 weeks?
And, that episode 2. Okay.
Yeah, not part 2, episode 2.
Okay. It was good. I got hungry. I ate somebody. Made my
Killed a teammate.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun in episode 2.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the repercussions of it are.
Yeah, we'll be recording that tomorrow, and you'll find out everything that's going to happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I'll eat another teammate, hopefully. Gotta eat somehow.
Probably the same one.
If I'm lucky.
So, for those who don't know, NPCs do come back because they work for a necromancer and a conglomerate that basically can afford to resurrect everyone. And you got to keep that bank coming in.
It's easier and cheaper to replace your same labor than it is to train someone new.
What training have you received?
I had a manual.
Yeah, that's not training. That's a manual. That tells you what you can do, not how to do your job.
Right.
And did you read it? No, you
No, I
read it.
shredded it up and used it as dog bedding.
Yeah. Which brings us to the Owen County Public Library's Film Festival guess of the day, the final one. This will basically, if he guesses it, then I'll reveal everything. If he doesn't guess it, I won't reveal anything, but off camera I'll tell him what's going on.
Yes.
All right.
That's okay. I've got it.
All right.
I've got it.
Okay.
It's really meta. It's
Yeah.
really extremely meta.
You're actually closer now.
You
Keep
are
going.
making a movie about people making a podcast about people playing in a D&D campaign.
Did you see any cameras at our games?
Yes.
Not the phones.
Oh, that hidden cameras are hidden cameras.
Oh, damn.
You beat me there every
Did
single
Sam
time.
tell him? Did Sam give
You
it away?
beat me there every single
Did he know
time.
that he's completely wrong? You're wrong, Jeremiah. You're wrong. I'm sorry.
No Truman Show for me.
No Truman Show.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I was about to say, have you seen it?
No.
It says short list. Those are the ones he has seen. Short. How short is it? It's about, yay, short.
Yeah.
Well, that's with really small type.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Fit it on a postcard.
All right, so for those of you out in the world, we want you to send us an email at Radioactive Shack, right here. Woo! Whoa, right there. Radioactive Shack, time over half-life.com, and guess what movies Jeremiah has seen. If you can actually send one in, we'll basically put your letter up on the screen, let everybody see how you were right and guessed a movie that Jeremiah has seen.
I'd almost say I'd give $1 for every movie they guessed right, because that'd only be like $20.
Maybe.
Movies I've seen.
You want to do that?
I could do that.
Okay.
If anyone posts in the comments about a movie I have seen all the way through,
Post in the comments.
and
Okay.
I will donate $1 to.
Not email, post in the comments.
Yeah, post in the comments.
Okay.
I will send $1 to, I don't know, our Radioactive Shack.
So you'll donate $1 to Radioactive Shack.
Yes.
That's acceptable too. No?
Okay.
So post in the comments of movies that he's seen. For every movie he's seen, he'll put $1. For every movie he hasn't seen, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you which ones I have and haven't seen. I'll say correct. Or sorry, that's on my list of things to watch. That's usually my go-to excuse.
Yeah.
So I'll put it on the list.
put it on the list.
List.
The list is. There's no reason to put it on a list. If you've liked it and seen it, it probably needs to be on his list. Just don't tell him to put it on the list. There's no need for the list. Just the short list.
Yeah.
The short list.
Yep.
All right. So that's the end of that contest. Starting another one. What should we call it? Jeremiah's list.
Jeremiah's list.
Guess Jeremiah's list in the comments down
Yep.
below. See how that
Absolutely.
goes. Yep.
Comment and like and subscribe if you haven't already.
This contest ends on the 15th of June.
15th of June?
15th of June.
Okay.
And 15th of June will also be the release of episode. Actually, that'll be part 2. Yep. Part 2 of episode 1, part 2. Yeah. Yes. So, what else is going on in a little life of vacation, Jeremiah?
I got plenty of things planned. A friend of mine bet me that I couldn't eat more fish sticks than him. So.
Can you say who?
You
don't have to, or.
My friend Gage.
Okay.
Said that he loves fish sticks. That's like his guilty pleasure, and he could eat 100 of them. I'm like, I don't think you could, because I think I'd have a hard time. And yada yada yada. I'm going to try to eat 100 fish sticks on Wednesday.
Where are you going to do this at?
My house.
Okay. Yeah,
Why?
We should film that.
That's
Okay. We should post up online. That'd be great.
okay.
Jeremiah engage having a fish stick eating contest.
Well, I'm going to do it, and it's just going to be recorded so that he knows I don't cheat. But
I just want to put it up online. I don't care if you cheat.
I mean, I'll send you the raw footage, and you can do with it what you will.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
As long as my phone holds like a 20-minute video.
20-minute video.
Because that's the time limit I'm giving myself and him, because this is just really, really thrown together. I don't want to say at the last minute because I've told him I'm going to eat more fish sticks than him.
I think I agree with the 20-minute thing. That's
somebody said an hour. I said that's too long.
Well, Cool Hand Luke got an hour to eat 23 eggs or something like that.
Okay.
An hour.
That's too
long. In the comments, mark down if that was a.
That's just too long because that gives you a chance to settle and
digest.
Right. No, this is raw stomach fluctuation power right there. I'd say 10 minutes or 5, but then that's speed eating, and I don't want to do that to myself. So, I'm just 100 fish sticks, 20 minutes. That's my goal.
Okay, we have. This is an announcement for next June 13th, next show.
Mm-hmm.
May will be bringing her band in, and I'm looking for the name of it because she's got 2 bands. But they performed at the Super Jam at Stable Studios.
Mm-hmm.
They are a bluegrassy, folkish sort of band coming in.
Okay.
At least that's the one that I saw play. Other than that, I don't know what their other band is like, but they'll be in here with this setup and hanging out with us for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's next Monday.
Monday, Tuesday,
Oh, hey,
happy days.
Speaking of, for those of you who've actually listened to the episode, the guy who does the Nigel Gambitar, I want you to tell me how many times he mispronounces necromantic.
Mm-hmm.
And you're probably wondering, why didn't I correct him while recording? It was for this very reason right here. Because it was one of those, let's see who's actually paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's still kind of thematic, too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Staying in character.
Mm-hmm. He does really well as Nigel. I enjoyed.
Oh, yeah. He's got a great voice for it. A great attitude. No, it's good.
Yeah.
You should check out the podcast.
One of these days, I'm going to have him on the show, Necromantic Empire, playing Nigel in the game and just interacting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while. It's definitely a few months down the road.
Well, yeah.
If not season 2. So.
Mm-hmm. That should be the season 1 finale.
And now you're giving shit away. Come on. So, yeah, I gotta get back to scraping paint off my van, but now it's too hot. It went from too cold and too humid to do it. Now it's too hot.
We had 3 days.
What do you mean 3 days?
We had 3 days of nice, solid weather.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yep. And now it's hot.
Yep. I don't want to be outside.
Nope. Gotta be outside. Because I ran wire today for 4 hours until Gavin got there.
Well, one of my other jobs, I'm outside a lot. And all I can say is last week, anytime I could get into a walk-in for refrigerator or freezer, I did not want to leave.
Yep.
I did not want to leave. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to have some storms tonight. Like, totally irrelevant stuff. I'm just random things today. Hence the Random Encounters episode is what we're having today. We're just kind of catching up on stuff.
Yep.
And hanging out and torturing him with stuff that I want to do as opposed to what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Bed.
And whose fault is that, Jeremiah?
That would be mine.
Okay. See the bags? See the bags?
Mm-hmm. Yep, sitting right here.
That's right. I wonder if everybody can actually hear that, the 3D printer. Sorry, just going off on tangents all day today. That's all we're going to do.
It's came along a lot since we walked in here.
I know, right? I walked in here. That thing's probably 3/4 of an inch taller than when we came in.
Yeah.
Not sure what it is yet. It looks like a dinosaur or something.
Something filament-based.
Yep. Filament-based. Great observation. Whoa. Give yourself a high five. No, that's a felt self face palm. You want a high five. Close enough. That works. Yep.
Okay.
Yes. So
I like my character from one of my other D&D campaigns.
Okay,
it's bleeding a little bit into my actual personality, and I
is that the really happy guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. He's like this most super awesomest optimist that I've ever like seen or interacted with, and it's gonna be fine. Yeah, those dogs, yeah, they're friendly. Yeah, that's not rabies. That's love spittle. It's just great. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Oh, I think it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Why are we worried? Let's go over there. I pushed the button.
Your character is Optimus Prime now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yep. Ford's not on here. It's 7:01. Well, hope you can actually join us, Ford. Been seeing you post online a lot. Yeah. So talk with us a bit if you actually jump on here. Hope you do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Random stranger who wanted me to hug Anton Neff. Where are you? You said you were going to donate to the channel and you didn't. Liar! Any cons coming up you want to go to?
Cons. The next con I'm probably going to go to is Gen Con. I missed PopCon.
That was last weekend.
Yeah. Couldn't get out of work in time. Didn't know about it in time. Started my vacation today, which was after the con was over.
Who got conned?
Yeah. Yep.
Bad jokes.
It's okay. June is Dairy Month at the store. I'm on vacation. I still have to go in on Wednesday.
But not the whole month, right?
No. I still have to go in on Wednesday and make a commercial, though.
Yep. Wow, that's going to be a good one if your player shows up. I really want.
Yeah.
I'm going to be disappointed if that's not what we're filming.
Like I said, bull's milk has a bite to it.
Yeah. I might have just given away the whole thing there too.
I know.
Yeah. Oh well.
But
that's life.
They had it here first, and
they had it here first,
and they can relive this experience every single time.
And again and again.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So, you found any new beers you like?
Nope.
Of course not, because you don't like beer.
Nope. I haven't had any alcohol in like 3 weeks either. Although I'm on vacation.
That's going to change tonight when you get home, right?
Probably, yeah. I've got some.
Tequila?
No, I think it's a whiskey night.
Whiskey night?
I've got some like aged smoky whiskey.
Okay.
In my freezer.
It's a whiskey night.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tequila night.
Yeah, okay. That's a song.
Yeah, but I totally fucked
makes
up.
A whiskey drink, makes a vodka drink.
See, that's I screwed it up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know music.
Screwed it up again.
Nope.
You're getting closer, but it's not as bad as that first gap you had in the first one.
Yeah.
Because he's perfect, people. He's perfect. No, he's not. Not at all. Johnny is. I'm totally perfect. Of course I'm perfect. Perfect failure, but that's a different story. So when's the storm supposed to move in today?
2030.
2030?
2030.
Let's see if he's right. I'm going to check Noah. Hey, Noah. How's that boat coming along? Oh, wait, wrong Noah.
Yep. Noah gets the boat.
Let's see. Should be on us now, according to this. Let's see. Let's look at the map itself.
It's the map.
Radar.
It's the map.
It's the map. Oh.
Copyright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're going to be off.
Probably. That's okay. It'll be okay.
What's the name of this character that's overly optimistic? Optimistic Prime.
What was his name? Carmono.
Carmono.
He's a half.
So, was his name? You said was his name.
Was his name?
You said what
was
his name?
Oh.
You're saying what? So
I was looking into the past to try to pull out his name into the present. That's the was, were, will be thing.
Okay.
He's a half giant.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't know either of his biological parents, but was raised by a halfling mother. She lost her.
Faye. It'd be even smaller. It'd be great.
Yeah, she lost her partner like right when Carmono came into the picture.
So
and
keep going.
It tore her apart. That Carmono kind of helped just provide comfort, and because that cheery attitude kind of helped pull her out of it.
So I know what movie your character's based on, and you probably haven't seen it.
Probably.
Yeah. You want me to take a guess? You're probably wrong because you haven't seen this movie. But the person who was a giant, raised by really short people, and was overly optimistic, that's the character from Elf.
From Elf?
Elf.
Okay, I have seen Elf.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I took that one out of the comments unless it's there already.
But I mean, it may not have been intentional, but
I can kind of see it, but
everything was right. Oh, it's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna.
But it's a lot more optimistic than Buddy is.
Okay.
A lot more optimistic.
I thought he was like ridiculously optimistic.
You would think that until you see my character.
Yeah, I still think that's what you subconsciously, since you've seen the movie, based it on.
It probably was.
I'm probably wrong too, but that's okay.
Nah. No, there's a cartoon that my friend Ben made me watch one time called Catbug. I don't know if that's the actual name of the cartoon or not, but that's more where I got my inspiration.
Okay.
For the attitude is like this 3-year-old catbug, and he's the best ever. He's gonna try the hardest. He's always, I can do that. You need me to go do this? Okay, we'll go feed the people, feed the orphans, and help rescue them from the volcano. Hey, did you set down that relay? I didn't do it. It was great. And that's that episode, and that's stuck in my head. It lives there rent free from now on. And
so it's taking like a whole lobe.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. But if nothing else, you should watch that. I'll send you that link.
Yeah, definitely send me the link.
And
Charlie.
And I'll send you that memo.
Charlie.
I don't know if you've seen that movie or not. Office Space.
Oh, not at all. No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I'll send you the memo.
But don't forget your
my stapler.
Your stapler and your cover sheet.
Mm-hmm. I'll send you that cover sheet for the TPR report.
Yeah.
By the way, I've seen that one too.
Yeah, just so people want to know, Office Space is a little bit of an influence to the Necromantic Empire. It's just real life is actually a big influence, but that's a different story.
Sad but true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I keep hearing that. I want to know if it's coming through.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we could always just pull up the stream and do a feedback loop and all that and check it out that way.
I double dog dare you. Triple dog dare you.
But you're on your phone already.
Yeah? But you said you were going to do it.
I'll do it, okay. But that means you have to talk.
I have to talk?
Yes.
But I don't know what to say. I never know what to say.
Make it up.
Make it up.
Make it up.
Make it up.
We don't do this often at all. We don't hang out or anything.
The future is now.
Okay, let me pause this one. Hey.
Kinda can.
Can kind of hear the 3D print.
Kinda.
Kinda.
When it makes its big, loud, squeaky noise. Like,
yeah. See, I can't even do it.
You can't do it either.
I know I can't.
Welcome to the future.
Oh, that's so out of focus. You need to watch this. The nail. Welcome to the future.
The Necromantic Empire is proud to introduce you to the Scry team.
Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about the show. I'd really like you people to watch it. Please go watch
good.
it. Go listen to it. It's not a watch, it's a listen.
Like I said, I wasn't thinking it was going to be bad, but it has surpassed all my surpassed. Supine. No, supine. I'm sorry.
You late?
Hey, that was my word.
Yes, it's a perfect word. I love it. Yeah. Matter of fact, the trailers will be coming up, and you'll actually be able to. The characters will introduce themselves
fully.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
So I made some trailers. Speaking of it, for the first one, and did you see how? I don't know if you read anything. Maybe it was in the chat or something. But Sam was upset that I cut like almost everything he said.
I heard that. Yeah.
It's like I had to shorten what you said down to this less than 30 seconds.
Yep.
And
he's the intern.
He's the intern. He had a lot to say though. I was like, okay, shut it down.
Because interns talk too much.
Yeah. Which is why Nigel Gambitar came in and interrupted him.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of these days, though, he'll grow up and be a full-fledged worker.
One of these days.
One of these days. He'll be the best worker out of all of us.
Yeah. But you'll always be the good boy.
A good boy.
The good boy. Sounds like instead of the good son, it's the good boy.
Yeah.
Another movie you haven't seen.
Nope.
It's just all movie references today. All of them.
Yeah. I made 2 of them.
I know. I was amazed at that. It's pretty good.
That makes us even, right? As far as movie references
Oh,
go?
absolutely. Yeah. I forget the ratio is what, 10 to 0.5 or something like that.
Something like that, but
Yeah.
not today. In this episode, I think we're even so far.
I know. I've made so many movie references.
Oh, then I've only
Yeah.
I've only got the 2 I made. I wonder why.
What's funny is one of them is a movie I'm pretty sure you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
What's the name of Bilbo Baggins' book?
I can't remember.
There and Back Again.
Oh, okay.
And you totally missed that reference when you said
I did.
You went there and back again.
Yeah.
See, you'd have to rewind for that one.
Yeah.
So.
I've
That's how subtle mine can be.
read the Lord of the Rings books too, and I still missed it.
I've read those books 30 times.
See, I only read the books once in high school. Twice in
They're
high
fun
school.
books to read.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
as long as you like that type of writing.
Mhm.
And I actually thoroughly enjoy the details he goes into.
Mhm.
Unless it's the Silmarillion, and that book is so hard. It's like, oh my god, I'm reading a dictionary. Oh wait, I am reading a dictionary. It's
Yeah.
the Silmarillion. Yay!
Yeah.
And they're going to make a movie out of it. How are they going to make a movie out of that? Let's make a movie out of the appendix.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
all the Silmarillion really is an extended appendices.
Mm-hmm. Yep, dictionary.
Dictionary.
Thesaurus.
Which brings us back to...
The Necromantic Empire.
No. Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
I'm reading the dictionary. Remember the character comes downstairs? Oh, I like to keep my mind sharp.
I do remember that scene now.
Okay, thank you very much.
I don't think I watched the entire movie. I think I remember that song.
You haven't seen all of Dodgeball?
Uh-uh.
He stuffs the pizza down his pants. I told you to knock before coming in!
No.
That's one of those silent classics that are great. It's
Mhm.
a cult classic, I guess. A fun movie. I mean, come on, if, an impromptu bake sale can't raise $50,000, or was an impromptu car wash can't raise $50,000 to save the gym, I don't think any else can. Hey, it's Ford! You have to tell Ford he missed a lot. You talk to Ford while I tell him he missed a lot.
Hi, Ford. You missed a lot. How's your day been going?
Yeah, Ford, how are things going in the world of Ford? Dumb? Ford
Fiefdom?
Ford fiefdom? Sure.
Fiefdom?
Maybe.
The land of Ford.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hail from the southwest.
That's right. No, he's currently
If you go
South.
southwest, if you go southwest
Yep.
enough.
Here we go. I tend to do that. Good day. Yes, it's been a good day. Awesome. Hopefully the other part is going better. I understand things can be rough as well. And you'll work through this, and you can also reach out to us. You know how to get a hold of us, even outside of this world.
The email,
Yeah. Yeah.
comment section.
Not that we're not friends on Facebook or anything either.
That too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, that's a dirty word.
now, on this note, Ford, we have a small competition going on since you're coming in late. If you can name a movie that Jeremiah has seen, and list in the comments, it's the ones you've seen, right?
The ones I have
The ones
seen.
he has seen,
Because it's a short list.
make it in the comments. He'll put $1 towards the Radioactive Shack's budget and materials.
Yep.
And it has to be a movie, and he has not seen very many movies.
No.
Like, it's a short list.
Shockingly low amount of movies.
Yeah. Maybe 100 over his lifetime.
Probably.
Probably a little more, but still not much.
I mean,
Okay, let's put it this way.
Yeah,
I've got
maybe.
a DVD collection that's easily over 500, and that's not even a tenth of the movies I've seen.
yeah.
seen
100
two
might be
movies.
about right.
Yeah.
It might be like 150, but I don't think I've broken 200. So,
Okay.
I watch on average like 3 movies a year.
Lethal Weapon. Have you seen Lethal
No.
Weapon? No, he hasn't seen that one.
Nope.
Yeah.
None of them. I know there's like 60 or 70 or something like that, but
You might have to be a little more obscure for the ones he has seen. Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's a very short list.
And very stereotyped too. I tend to watch the movies I tend to watch.
Seven Samurai.
No.
Yep.
Nope. I don't even. I think I've heard of that one.
How have you not? That movie has been replicated in so many different ways. Like, there's what's the? Oh God, I can't even think of the name of it.
And don't expect me to.
I don't expect you to. Ford, no. No, he's a gaming nerd. That's his strong point, and music too. So that's where he is.
And
has
numbers.
been. Oh,
I like
yeah,
numbers.
I forgot about the numbers. Ooh, don't count on me for that one.
No. Nope.
But Bug's Life is actually based on Seven Samurai.
Okay.
Kind of weird, huh?
Bug's Life. Bug's Life. Bug's Life. I think I've seen Ants, but not Bug's Life. They came out around the same time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's when the Disney was fighting. It was Disney, right? I believe so. Or was it DreamWorks? I don't remember. Yeah.
Hawk the Slayer? No. No.
That might be too far on the obscure end.
That's, yeah.
Stop buzzing you. Luckily, it's not being picked up by the that. Yeah. Yeah, but basically, Seven Samurai. A group of samurai come in, find a city that's being ransacked, and people are taking advantage of them. They set up and fight for the village and show the villagers how they're strong enough to take care of themselves. Yada yada yada. That
sounds like a good movie.
Yeah, and it's been redone so many times, and most of them are country westerns.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, my list of country westerns is almost non-existent.
Almost.
I've seen Back to the Future 3. Country western, right?
All right, Back to the Future 3 cannot be put on the list because he said so on here. Yeah. Yay.
Count that one, right? That's country western.
Sure. I mean, Goonies?
Goonies? I've seen some of it. I fell asleep.
But that counts. You've seen it then.
I've not seen all of it.
Not stipulate.
Not start to finish.
We did not stipulate.
I said start to finish.
You did say start to finish? Okay, I'll have to go back and see if that's the case.
Yeah. I've got enough to remember, hey, you guys! And then he comes swinging on a rope.
Can you do the truffle shuffle for us?
No.
And if you've seen Hey You Guys, that's like, you're almost at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
You're talking like, you're like 5 minutes away from the credits.
I saw this first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes. Like I said, I fell asleep. That's why I don't count it.
Oh, so wait, you did see the beginning and the end. That's start to finish. If you were asleep or not, that's on you.
Couldn't tell you anything about the middle. And could barely tell you anything about the beginning.
I've seen so many, like I can't even tell you about some of them anymore. Heck, some of them I can definitely go, oh, I don't want to watch it again, or I'll have to watch that to see if I liked it or not, because I don't remember, because it's only been 30 years since I've seen it. Although there was one movie that I saw, and I wish I could remember what this is, late 70s. I saw this in the theater. My next door neighbor, his father took us out to go see the movie, and all I could remember was it had to do with really large spiders, and one guy being eaten alive by the spider. Not sucked dry, like literally being taken in, and you see the guy's head and arm hanging out, and
okay.
It goes right into the spider's mouth.
That sounds like a good movie, too.
I don't remember anything else about it. I wish I could, because I want to see this again, is how much has that image in my head been manipulated over the last 40 years?
Yeah, mental decay.
Right. So.
Yep.
And I've even searched 70s horror movies about spiders and come up with Diddley and Squat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Better than Squat Diddley.
Or Bo Diddley. What about Bo Diddley?
Bo Diddley. Bojangles.
That too. I got bells that jingle, jangle, jingle. Are we trying to live up the name too hard? Oh, and for those of you who don't know, the acronym for this show is called 10. So it's a number thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was totally unintentional too. Totally unintentional.
There's a show called 8 out there. That's not a bad show.
ATE?
No.
Okay.
EIGHT.
Okay.
Yep. That was popular when it came out, like back in 2013, 2014. They made a second season that I didn't get the chance to see yet.
Unlike Firefly. Sorry.
Yeah.
Although they're talking about rebooting it or starting it off like 20 years later. Because, Disney owns it now, and they try to make money from everything.
Right.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yes.
That's $1!
$1. I have seen that.
We finally have one.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So the rules are for kind of obscure, but very typical standard.
Yeah. Like
mainstream-ish.
And sci-fi fantasies, comedies are usually a good topic. Westerns are just right out.
Romances are all up his alley.
Oh, yeah,
Completely.
yeah.
Notebook.
And horror movies are that's a note also.
A note? Which note? You said note.
I said horror movies are a no.
You said note.
No, or a note.
So you're still saying note. Okay, fine.
Yep. And yes, I have seen The Notebook, and you said that one, so that's another $1.
Yes! $2. We can buy an adapter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So this is an odd thing. This is why I actually like Radio Shack, even though they're gone. Fisher's was great, but they're gone too.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a place in Bloomington, and it's a slightly odd name, which is why I can't think of it right now.
Well, where's it located?
It's in Bloomington.
Where at in Bloomington?
It's on Walnut, just north of Country Club.
I have no idea.
A couple blocks that way.
Okay.
Stanford Service. Gosh, I can't remember. I'd have to see it spelled in front of me to know how to say it. But they're like the last place that you can go pick up weird odds and ends and things. So here I am doing all this stuff, and I need to find
a few of my favorite things.
Right. I got to get a 3.5 inch to a 1/4 adapter for stuff, and I'm looking for it. I can't find it. So go to Walmart, right? They got it, right? Yeah. In a packet full of a whole bunch of other wires I don't need for $12.
Ooh. When you only need the one.
Just need that one little thing.
Yeah.
I got lucky, found some at, of all places, Lowe's for $2.
Lowe's and Menards both have a surprisingly good electronics selection.
Yeah. It's not as good as I'd like it to be.
No. But I have found like gaming mice there, MMO mice, different networking stuff, the ends that go on Cat5 cables.
Yeah.
Things like that.
They got some of that stuff, but you won't find your XLRs. You won't find that. But the fact that they had the adapter was one of those. Why aren't these in more places? Because few people use them. Everybody's going Bluetooth.
Yep.
But you don't want Bluetooth on a lot of things because the delay will be so bad. Like right now, I've got the mic going through the camera, going through the switcher, going to the computer, rather than the mic going to the computer and then the camera going to the computer. Because if we did that, I'd have to go in and tweak everything to make sure all the delay was properly so we'd be in sync. Oh, remember how I told you I can finally watch that HULU show?
Yes.
Yeah. There's one problem with it. Every time they show one of their commercials, the audio is out of sync.
Yep.
So by the time you get to the 10th commercial, there's like a good 1 solid second, 2 seconds delay. And it makes it so hard to watch this stuff. It's like, oh God.
My biggest issue was on my computer, the audio levels are so incredibly different.
Yeah.
That you can listen to the show on 50% volume. And as soon as the commercial comes on, it just blows your ears out.
Yeah.
So then you turn that down, then you can't hear the show.
Yeah. So when it came to cable and all that, they had regulations where the commercials could be no louder than the loudest part of the TV show. Yeah, I don't think that translated to Hulu and the streaming services because those weren't.
Or they computerized everything. So the loudest part of a TV show is 98 decibels. We're going to average our commercial at 98 decibels.
I don't know if it was quite that way.
I have no idea. I'm just making things up.
Oh, when are you not?
I sleep sometime.
That's when you make up even more stuff.
Uh-huh.
More stuff.
Yep.
So, Ford, what's going on in your little corner of the world? We got 6 minutes. Go. We're waiting. Type in it quickly.
He's thinking of another movie.
He probably is.
And
hey, he's already gotten us $1. Way to go, Ford.
He got $1. Yeah. Yep.
Let's put this in the chat.
So, what's your plans for tomorrow besides work?
Misspelling everything I can think of and recording the Necromantic Empire,
really?
episode 2. Yes. Yeah. So that's all right, Ford. Have you watched the show? Or watch? Why do I keep saying watch? Have you listened to Necromantic Empire, Ford? Let us know if you're still online. We'd like to hear about that. But that's what I'll be doing. I'll be running around Bloomington. By the end of the day, I'll smell like beer, lots of beer, and sweat, and nasty stuff.
Beer, sweat, and tears.
Hopefully, no tears.
Okay.
Sweat enough to. Well, the only reason there'd be tears. Oh my God. So I sweat like a pig. Writing a never-ending clearing and repairs around the house. Oh, I understand that. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send you the link when I get out the show.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can actually search Necromantic Empire on Spotify, and it will show up. but I will get you a link directly.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a link. No, I didn't put the link in the YouTube version, so never mind. I'll get it to you. Sweet. Yeah, the never-ending. Speaking of laundry day, let's talk about laundry.
I need to buy soap.
Yeah. Was doing some laundry and opened up getting started. Is like I opened up the washing machine, and it's filled with stuff. And I can't remember when the last time we actually did any laundry because it's been a few days, maybe longer, and everything's still kind of damp. It's one of those. Okay, I'm just pouring a little more stuff in, closing it up, and rewashed.
Yep.
So there was like a 45-minute delay to that, and
Been there
that was
before.
fun. Yeah.
Got stuff in my washing machine right now that I
As
put
we
on.
speak.
That I put on before I left for Bloomington, so it just needs to go in the dryer. Now that I have power again.
Which is good. Power's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of power, there's I wish I would remember what this company is, and I thought it was great. They have these computer tower case size battery packs that only take 3 hours to charge.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll run like the people who were using it. They were setting up a camera, like 5 major light systems to film at night with, and all this other stuff. Sweet. Blade Runner RPG one shot coming soon. We will. Yeah, get us the details on that. We'll make that work.
And let me know what a Blade Runner is so that I can get myself refreshed.
Sci-fi. He says he's into sci-fi. Liar. Now, when you need a movie to watch, no, you don't need to watch it. Just kidding. But Blade Runner is not on the list. But we talked about that before. Totally derailed. What were we talking? Oh yeah. So this charger, right? And I'm like, wow, I want one of these things. This is great. If it runs all this stuff. Well, take a guess how much it cost.
$2,000.
Try again.
$12,000.
Now you definitely overshot it.
$7,500.
Yeah. Yeah, and when they had all their stuff plugged in, they had 17 hours worth of runtime. Damn. So I found the smaller version. They sell a really small version. This will run some tools, at camera, a refrigerator for like 17 to 20 hours.
Okay.
Like a mini fridge. Guess how much that one is?
$6,500.
No. It's literally like this big, and you're way off. Try again. How much do you think that was cost?
$3,000.
No. 10% of that.
$300.
$300. I'm like, oh, something in my budget. I could use that.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
Especially if it only takes a couple hours to charge up, and then it'll run all weekend for you when you got to do something, or if you go out in the woods. Yeah.
I would be skeptical about that charging in a couple hours, just seeing how like my car battery charges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it takes 220 to charge it, then
If I can find the site, I'll send it to you. You can see what actual batteries they use.
Okay.
And the capacity that they've got, it's kind of nice.
Is it almost done?
I don't know if it's done or screwing up. I hope it's not screwing up.
It's
'cause
making a funnier sound.
Yeah, that's some bad noise. But even if it takes 8 hours to charge,
Oh yeah.
it's one of those, grab that, take all the equipment you have here, go out in the middle of nowhere, film, record, whatever, and not worry about it.
Day shoot.
Yeah. Or night shoot.
Or night shoot, yeah.
So that's something I'm going to put on my list. Check it twice. I'm going to find out who's naughty or nice.
I'm nice.
I'm naughty. Well, on that note, Blade Runner RPG one-shot live game coming soon. We'll figure that out, have more details. For it, I will get you the information for Necromantic Empire. If you need to, you can find it on Anchor. You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on Applecast. You can find it on Google Cast. You can find it on... there's like 8 different platforms. I wish I could remember half of them right now. I only remember 3.
Anywhere where you find your podcast.
Spodcasts.
Spodcasts.
The one place I know it's not at right now is Audible, because that's a different thing. I got to get something else set up. But on that note, I'm going to say the magic words.
John, hit the
That's not what I
button.
said.